Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hopefully my mic sounds good today. Please let me know if it doesn't. I made some adjustments to it last night that should have, hopefully fixed the issues. We're gonna start with the ever-exciting meal portion of the game.
Oh, I think I like this, but it's been...
Hi Tara, hi Raphael, hi Analogy, hi Panda. Glad you guys can understand me well today. I don't know what was up with it yesterday, but I'm glad that it's sounding better today. Let me find, like, the one meal Hubert likes. There we go. Kill Flame because funny. But Flame is a good egg. Why would I be mean to Flame?
While I have little interest in food.
That looks delicious. Goddess forgive me, I've just got to indulge.
Flame deserves fish. In fact, let's have a meal with Flame. I don't think this is a fish dish, though.
I appreciate any good meal.
My brother used to scold me for being too picky.
Looks like maybe dumpling soup, perhaps? Very tasty. I love the sad monastery music in this chapter.
Excuse me, Professor. I know.
So
I forget
depressing.
just know.
First to both, it was reported as if thinking how they met.
Authority. Edelgard trying not to kill Flame with an axe. We can spare Flame. We don't have to kill Flame. In part 2, which I appreciate because I don't want to. They're good. Good eggs.
I wonder...
Yes, there are going to be a few
One
sad
I've
fights
always
in part 2 of this playthrough for sure. That's part of why I'm not recruiting everyone. I think part 2 hits a lot harder if you haven't recruited everyone. Basically, I want to make myself feel sad, I guess. Look, when I'm in my depressed era, I do eat a lot of food, to be honest. What else are you supposed to do to cope besides eat a bunch of food?
Our voices
Ideally
are
with
all
your
over the
friends.
place. We must learn to work together in harmony. I'll keep my voice.
Yeah, well, I just think Three Houses is a, at its best, it hits emotionally the hardest for me when it's being tragic. So, this is my way of adding some more tragedy to the run, I guess. No, when I'm sad, I eat so much junk food. It's a problem. You go, Ingrid. You learn that axe.
I will, Matt.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have Dorothea fight Manuela. We're gonna have Shamir fight Catherine, and it's gonna make me sad because I love Shamir and Catherine. need to visit Manuela. Hello, Robin. Hello, Storm. Look, I like to make myself
certain
feel
I've
things,
improved.
okay? No, I can't. I want the part 2 is going to be tragic. We're all going to weep together.
What the? Hello there, Professor.
Ooh, fruit of life. We love a stat booster. Exactly. We will become closer as a community by crying over Manuela and Catherine. I'm under contractual obligations to save them. Show me the fine print. Where's my signature?
Professor.
Oh, Sedith and Flame we're gonna spare, but you can
I
fight them
appreciate any
and
good
spare
meal,
them.
But nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
But yeah, we're gonna spare
That looks
the
delicious.
green people for sure.
Goddess, forgive me. I've just got to indulge.
Ah, there we go.
I think I like it.
Can we
Oh,
also spare Claude? What do you have to do to spare Claude? Is it, like, easy to do? If so, then yes. I'm going to spare people when we can spare people, as long as I know how to.
While I have little interest in
Oh, kill with
food,
Byleth?
I've
Yeah,
admit
then we'll
to-
do that.
Yummy.
Oh, or Edelgard?
Who
Yeah.
made this?
Byleth and Edelgard are going to be doing half the killing in part 2, regardless. Everyone else is just cheerleaders at that point.
Excuse me, Professor. Forget just me.
First, both. It was as thinking how they met.
Yeah, I feel like you could very easily accidentally spare him because I do, I definitely, when I play Crimson Flower, Edelgard is my big combat unit, typically.
You've lost Manuel. We can't. I've all. You're a.
Oh no, I was gonna ask why you didn't, Divine Pulse, but you can't. You can't Divine Pulse it. That's so sad.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud? Our voices are all...
Have Ingrid kill Felix for the irony? Maybe.
I'm a quick...
Oh, today's a, fishing day. Hold on, we're gonna do a little bit of fishing. It's a special fishing day. I am the greatest fisherman of all time. Hi, Shalakor. Glad to have you now. Sorry YouTube was taking so long to load the chat. Felix in CF is actually really cool, I think. I feel like he's one of the few characters where it feels like in a lot of his dialogue they actually explore the implications of him changing sides. Like, it seems like it's really hard on him, which, like, it should be, right? I want to catch the goldfish. They said there was a glimmering light. Give me the goldfish or give me death. Oh no. Messed up. It's Jover. I will say, I actually like this fishing minigame. I wish you just didn't have to play it so many times. Alright, we're almost done. Just a few lures left. I can skip pressing the button twice? Elaborate. What do you mean? To see what shadow you get. How do you skip it? Alright. Almost there. But we haven't gotten a goldfish yet, so I'm unhappy with our haul. Come on! This isn't a goldfish. It wasn't the right shadow for it. Goldfish? No! Oh, I messed up. Just don't press the button to hook the fish. Oh, interesting. Damn, no goldfish. Oh well, we got some nice fish. Let's get on to the paralogs. Do I not skip? I always just catch everything. I like to catch the fish.
No. Right.
Hi, Audrey. I like Leonie. I like this house, too. I don't know. I like all the houses. It's hard for me to say which is my least favorite. Golden Deer is definitely my favorite, but I don't know which one is my least favorite. Hubert's really funny. I couldn't believe how funny his, dancer dialogue was. I was expecting him to really dislike it, but he was very open to the experience. We're on 10 or 11. I'm not sure. But we have a couple paralogs to tackle. Alright, so you're high enough on faith to gamble on it, but not high enough on riding to gamble, so let's work on your riding. Would Hubert be the type to eat a donut? I think Hubert could eat a donut.
My efforts were not in vain.
I will.
I think Hubert can
It's
have a
starting to
donut
take
as a
shape.
treat.
I think I understand more.
Alright, we got a pair of paralogs to tackle. First, let's do the sapphic one.
What's
It
the
is a
matter,
bummer
Ingrid?
that you can't
I
have
never hear you
Hilda and
sigh
Black
like that.
Eagles. It is sad.
Oh,
I
hi,
remember I
Dorothea.
was always
And hello,
surprised
Professor. Nothing's the matter.
that you could
Well,
get her
nothing major.
in
You don't look like it's nothing major.
Then again, I suppose you
outside
always
of
have
Golden
a
Deer
furrowed
at
brow,
all.
don't you?
That was always
Truth
surprising
be
to
told,
me.
there's rather a lot going on.
Since you can't get
It seems that there's always something to worry about.
to do in Hubert.
A childhood friend who's always causing trouble, my family, things like that. You see, I received a letter from my father recently.
From Count Galatea? What a kind gentleman to have for a father.
That's why Blue Lions is
thank
the
you.
best. Well, what about Golden
But
Deer?
the content within
Or do
the
you
letter
want
is
to
what I
do
find
Anne
troubling.
Hilda?
Let me see. Oh, it's a marriage proposal. For you.
That's true. If you go Silver Snow, you can get Hilda.
I've not met him, though I've heard his name here and there. He began life as a merchant, but has somehow achieved rank in court. An enterprising noble from the
Oh,
Allied
it's
territory.
Dimitri and Hilda
It's
that you
most
want. I
likely that he
understand.
wants the crest of Daphne that I bear, to adorn his family name.
Yes, that sounds about right. The jerk.
You sound as though you know him. Do you?
Yes, I must admit that I know him. He tried to court me when I was a singer. Best advice I can give you, Ingrid? Stay far, far away
I like
from the sky.
Dorothea's earrings.
He's offered a
They're
sizable
nice.
dowry.
I've never paid that much
so I
attention
must at
to
least
them, but they're
consider
cute.
it. For the sake of my family.
Dowry? Blood money. That's all it is.
Dorothea,
This jerk's entire fortune is soaked in blood. Do you want to rebuild your own house using that kind of money? I mean, it's all just rumors, but I think it still might be worth investigating. What do you think, Professor? Should we go check this guy out?
Yes, Dorothea has a good design. It does bum me out that she loses her hat.
Great.
I like the
Let's
hat.
tell the others.
really? Okay.
I like most of the designs in Three Houses. Maybe at some point I'll do a drip review. We'll go through each character and rate the drip. Here, we'll do that before the time skip. We'll do it before the time skip, and then we will do a glow up assessment and see who glows up the most. Let's see, you're okay on weapon uses, you're fine. I should give you an iron bow, because sometimes you don't double with the steel bow.
Well,
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, I enjoy doing tier lists. I don't like, post them on the channel much, because I feel like for me to post a tier list, like, on YouTube, I would want to feel like I'm very, knowledgeable about the thing that I'm making a tier list for. But we do them with some frequency on the Discord server. Okay, there's a chest, so let's give the key to Ingrid. Oh yeah, I mean, there are plenty of very subjective tier lists. I mean, we did, like, for a few games now, we've done the weed tier list, where we were, like, ranking characters on how likely we think they are to smoke weed, and if we would like to smoke weed with them or not. Oh, wrong shop. We need a second chest key.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Here, we'll have you grab the other one from the convoy. Interesting. That is a rare take. I don't have, like, strong opinions on Mercedes in general. I don't use her very much. But I do think that's a rare take.
And no good for my Ingrid.
How do I determine how likely it is for a
no
character
denying
to
it.
smoke? I don't know. It's just vibes, really.
Hold on a minute, you brats.
For example,
Hand
Shamir
over
would
the
smoke,
girl.
but Ingrid would not.
Sure. This jerk figures he can grab Ingrid before things get too messy for him. Of course, we know the truth about him now, and he'll want to kill us and get rid of the evidence. But we'll never let him take Ingrid. Come on, let's hurry! Protect Ingrid!
Haha.
Protect Ingrid from those dastardly rogues.
Ready.
Let's get to it.
Stay focused.
Post time skip Mercedes looks like an NPC. What does that mean? What does an NPC look like?
That's my cue.
Appreciate you. Alright, is there anything over here I need besides, like, to grab this chest? 'Cause if not, I don't really need to go to the upper part of the map. I can just have Ingrid fly up and grab that. Why do you have a droppable antitoxin? What a reward for going and fighting the boss. An antitoxin. Really motivates me to play the map in a
That
more
merchant is
aggressive
giving
way.
orders to the bandits. I bet if we take him
Ah,
out-
that's the incentive. There we go. That's like an actual incentive. I don't know why the antitoxin.
Thank you.
We might need someone to kill that archer for her, though. That's fine. We can get someone over there. Ooh, I missed bonus experience. I could have very easily had Byleth be in a position where she would get the bonus experience. Sorry, Hank, not Byleth. Yeah, there might be a double axe on this map, I'm not sure. hope there is. I like a devil axe. I say that, but I do like devil axes, but I never use them. I'm too much of a scaredy cat. What is my opinion on FE12 as a game? It's pretty fun. I would definitely say it's like a gameplay game. I don't think you really need to play it for the story, but the gameplay's good. Hi, Bonks. Why is Devil Axe Bernadette's weapon? Explain your reasoning.
Nice try. Nice try.
Ah, vengeance. Okay, I accept this reasoning. If they survive the Devil Axe, they get to stay on the team. That's funny. Hey, that does test the unit's most important stat. Are they lucky? If they survive the Devil Axe, we can take this as a sign that they will have good growths. Oh, it's gonna... She doesn't have 2 charges. Whoops. That's an oopsie. The one that we can correct. Yeah, I rarely touch the Devil Axe, except in games where, like, you really want to grind someone's axe rank up and it gives a bunch of weapon XP.
Predictable.
Little bit of damage. You are not great as an axe unit, huh? Here, I'm just gonna send Byleth to go take care of this part of the map, and everyone else can deal with the down here part of the map. You gotta love a priest with an axe. I'm a healer, but... Good job, Shamir. Always earning your place on the team. Hey, Vivi, how are you doing today? Yeah, Axe Dorothea is struggling a bit. We're gonna get her there though. She's gonna get on a Wyvern and then be mediocre, but at least be a flyer.
I'm certain.
I went overboard.
Decided to start a new Three Houses run. And which house will you be going with? Hey, she got triangle attack, you know, for her and all of my other Pegasus Knights to participate in. I wonder if we can just fire and kill this guy. There's only one good house, and which one is the good house for you, Unstable? Who has the right answers for Fodlan? You're not answering that question. Fair enough. Healing stuff, huh? That's not that exciting.
I still...
Yellow horses, black birds. Probably black eagles. Yeah, that was the same reason why I did black eagles for this playthrough. I realized it's been quite a while since I've played Crimson Flower.
Stay vigilant.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've played Crimson Flower. Definitely been a minute.
That's my cue.
Wild Stallions. Why not? You go, Hank. Those stats are gonna help you sell propane and propane accessories. Oh, I know. If at any point someone actually picks a class for Ingrid, I'm gonna have to pivot so hard. I'm gonna have to pivot so hard I'm gonna get whiplash.
To work.
We can just kill these guys. These guys stand no chance. Now that we have Frozen Lance, Ingrid's kind of a real unit. Oh, that does sound interesting, Vivi. I kind of want to do that for Sacred Stones sometime, and like pick characters to send to each route. The wheel picks 2 weapon types for each character before the game starts. Well, that is kind of fun. I like that. Oh, nice. Edelgard's gonna get to level 20 here, which means we can make her Gremory. I think she's like where she needs to be to become a Gremory. Or at least will be at the end of next month. Or no, her faith isn't high enough yet. Her faith is only B. Actually, I think her reason might also only be B because I've been focusing faith so hard on her. So she might have to wait on that position.
You're in good form.
Oh, that one's 30? Oof. That's so far. Maybe I'll try to get her high enough to at least exam into Warlock or something then. We do stand Rescue. Actually, I do stand Rescue. I think Rescue is, like, more interesting warp.
Is it?
Alright, let's all trek across the lava. Everybody get ready to burn your feet. Mixed attackers are definitely fun, although there is something special about a specialist too, I think. I love having just a big magical nuke or a big physical nuke. It was part of why I enjoyed Panette so much in Engage. It's just because of the crazy amount of damage she could do. Oh, hello.
Enemies in hiding?
I don't like how they spawn right after I commit to an attack. That's annoying. How do I feel about weird pathings? Frozen Lance Marianne is really fun. Frozen Lance in general is actually a really fun skill. I'm enjoying it on Ingrid right now. Or not skill, combat art. Yeah, you definitely want to give Panette plus hit. Usually from an engrave. Although I suppose you could give it to her for, whatever. Yeah, bolting Hilda does sound funny. I stan all types of Hildas in this household, though, to be honest. Very, very stannable unit. Thank you, Hubert. Nice, they're setting up kills for Dorothea to take, which is good because she is struggling. Let's see, we can get you a kill, get you that much closer to not that they get much EXP because these guys are pretty low level.
Be mindful.
Why do I like Hilda so much? The reason I like Hilda is actually extremely basic and shallow. I think it's funny that she kills an enemy with a big axe and then goes Hilda, Hilda, Hilda. I just find her highly amusing. Hi there, Akira.
Well done.
She also, I do think Hilda's pretty fun to use as well. I don't know, I enjoy her, like, big strength build. Hey, aggressively mediocre. Yeah, exactly. My standing of Hilda is very,
Finally.
uncomplicated.
Oh,
I just think she's
For
funny.
you, I'd go through twice as much trouble. But are you all right? Did they hurt you?
I'm okay, really. Thank you, Dorothea. My father will need to hear of this.
Alright, we did it. We beat the chapter. We got the antitoxin. We got the Galatea Pegasus Company. We are cooking. We're rolling. We're rocking.
My, thank you so much. Ingrid, welcome back. Did you speak with your father?
Yes, antitoxin
I did.
gaming. I thought it was
Just
really
returned
funny
to
that
the
that boss
monastery.
had an antitoxin. Like, I guess it's because there's the
As
one
soon as I informed him,
poison
of the
guy
Subaru's
there,
unsavory
because Hank
tastes,
did get poisoned
he
in that
rejected
fight.
the
But I was
proposal
like,
outright. Were we to
man,
form
you might
ties
as well
with
have
such
just
an
not given
individual,
this boss a
it would go
droppable.
poorly for our family, regardless of the weighty dowry offered.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's because he's a toxic
I'm
dude. He is
so
a
glad
toxic
it all
dude.
worked
That's
out.
true.
You and me both. My father also insisted I take this.
All toxic men should be required to carry antitoxins.
Indeed. This is the magic lance Lewin, which has been passed down for generations within my family.
It is known.
My father and siblings have no way of using it, since they bear no crest. Father told me I should take it, and use it to protect myself with. He said it's far better used protecting his daughter than gathering dust.
Oh, that's so sweet. Your father really does mean well, Ingrid.
He's unendingly stubborn,
It's true.
but I am proud of who he is.
But sadly,
Dorothea, Professor,
Ingrid
I want to thank you.
is repressed.
we couldn't just do nothing while you were facing a life of being married to a monster. I could never hand over my lovely Ingrid to some jerk who only wants her for her crest.
Oh, do I belong to you now, rather than to myself? Hey, Dorothea. This is probably more than a little awkward, considering where it came from, but... Here.
Oh
A
my
ring?
god.
Is this... No. Is it? Oh, Ingrid, I accept your offer. We'll be together forever.
Stop teasing me, Dorothea. I'm trying to be sincere. I wanted to find a way to emphasize how grateful I am to you. So I looked for something from among my things that I thought you would like. I mean,
Who do you
may
guys
already
romance
have
in your
one
first
like
Three
it,
Houses
but I thought on the
playthrough?
off chance you didn't.
And who were
You are
among your
just
considerations?
adorable, and I
Who
love
were
it.
among your considerations, and then who did you
Perhaps
actually
we should
go
lend
with?
this ring to our teacher for now. Our dear teacher can best decide how to use it. You fought hard enough. You've earned the right to have a little fun.
As you wish, Dorothea. I gave the ring to you, so you can do whatever you please with it.
Claude, and Claude. Here, we'll give that... We'll probably just give that to Ingrid, I think.
My...
Alright. Next, we're gonna do this one. I don't think I'm allowed to use Sedith, though. So this is gonna be a, This is going to be a paralogue. Hello, Morsode. I romanced... So my first playthrough
Brother, please wait.
was...
For the last time, Flame, the
I
answer
believe
is
Silver
no.
Snow.
You are
And I
departing for the
romanced
Rhodos
Catherine.
Coast, are you not?
And then I did
I must
Shamir on
come.
the next one.
You will do no such thing. I am not going there to pay respects at the cemetery, but to do battle. With you there, I will be beside myself with worry. It will be easier for me to fight if I know you
A
are safe.
lot of Claude lovers in
But
chat,
I
which is
must.
based Claude lovers.
Professor, you have come at just the right time. Surely it must be fate that you have appeared at a time of my greatest need. My dear brother is about to set forth on a most dangerous
I'm glad you're
mission.
here at the time of my greatest need. My brother's being mean to me.
Indeed. The Western Church is attempting to seize sacred ground by force. With this action, they are no longer merely believers of a different creed. They are a dangerous threat that cannot be ignored. We cannot allow the holy artifacts enshrined there to fall into their hands.
I too wish to be of use to the church.
Oh, I love
But I do
Sedith.
admit I am terribly
But
worried
this
about
is,
my brother. No
I
matter my
mostly play as
protests,
male
he
Byleth
will
in this
not
game.
allow
I
me
feel
to
like I
come.
mix it up more in other
Professor,
Fire Emblems.
This is where you can help.
But generally, I
Will you
don't
accompany us
love
both on
female
this
Byleth's
expedition?
design. But we're playing as her in this run
If you are
because
there
that
to
way our
protect me,
team is
my brother's
all
fears
women
will
and
be
Hubert.
allayed. Isn't that right, brother?
I suppose your aid would indeed be useful, yes.
I knew it! Please, Professor, will you join us? Wonderful. Let us depart at once.
Oh, I said, and Hubert. It's all women and Hubert. Do you guys think Byleth will be able to hurt the enemy in the tournament next month? Oh, I can't undeploy them, huh? I mean, that makes sense. It is their paralogue. However, we will not be using them. We can give you a better battalion now that you're not a flyer anymore. Do I have a better battalion for you? Maybe not. Can I buy you one? Do you? Is there one available in the shop? Ah, we can
Is
grab
that the
impregnable wall. Replenish, don't mind if I do. And then let's see how we're doing on here.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Come back soon.
Yes, it is nice that female Byleth gets Sylvain for free. I do wish, because I see what you're saying, Gibby, about doing female classes the Falcon Knight. I do think that gender-locked classes are probably something that we could move past at this point in Fire Emblem. I don't like them.
Silence, dog of the apostates. Prepare to receive our righteous blade.
It really bothers me that you can't make Catherine a war master. What's up with that?
I will recapture the monument. Everyone else should focus on removing the surrounding enemies.
Wait, brother. I shall accompany you.
That's my cue.
Ready.
What's the condition of this map? Oh god, it's a route map. Lovely.
To work.
You guys know how much I love route maps. What's up, Troubles? You're absolutely right. If we're gonna gender lock classes, we should gender lock stats. Oh, I meant to give you Lewin.
Stay focused.
Here, we can grab that for you now. Can't quite kill him. Bummer.
Let's get to it.
As you wish.
Let us away.
I will prevail.
I think Shamir is probably fine. Yes. Oh, you're gonna get hit by 2 people now. Oh, no, you're not. Okay, this is fine. We're fine. Everything is fine and going according to plan. Alright, you guys can just stay here. And
Guide me well.
But yeah, I don't know, it really feels like we only do gender-locked classes now out of, like, some vague sense of tradition, but... You know, maybe it's okay to let that go. Yeah, it is weird that they gave... I guess it's because technically, is it... Does what's-his-name Tsubaki actually ride a Pegasus, or does he... Yeah, he does, right? He rides a Pegasus, and then, like, he can get a Kinshi on promotion. But it is a Pegasus in his unpromoted class, right? I think. Yeah, exactly, Frumbles. We do not need to keep bad traditions. We can make new, better traditions. I think. better traditions that are misandrous instead.
Gotta keep
True. We can keep gender-locked classes, but instead, like, women can be all of the classes and men can only be armor knights. Sure, let's go with armor knights. I have seen a couple people say that they like gender-locked classes, but I disagree with them. Here, hold on for 2 seconds. I'm hearing an unusual noise, and I'm going to go investigate what this unusual noise I'm hearing is. Okay, I'm back. CJ was digging a hole, but unusually loudly. Which is his right as a resident here. Yes, I would agree, Frubble. I think you can have... Oh my god, I'm so used to your name in Discord that I'm calling you Frubble in the stream. I don't inherently have a problem with locking classes. If you want to lock classes, it's fine, but it feels weird to do it based on gender. Especially because, like, it seems like weirdly stereotypical, right? Like, it's like, oh, women can't be the punchy class. I'm like, why can't women be the punchy class? It feels like women should be allowed to be the punchy class.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, way to dodge both of those. Rick God blast. I mean, she has the Shamir ending, which, you know, I think is, pretty romantic. Gambit this man. Have I ever seen unarmed Gambit and unarmed victory pose? I can't say I have. Yeah, I would like more canonically, like, gay characters and endings. We definitely get a lot more than we used to, and that's great. But I would like more. The next awful thing. What is the next awful thing you're going to do to FE8? What are you going to do to my favorite video game? Ooh, a rare Gilbert enjoyer. I usually don't see too much love for Gilbert. Oh, fuck, he has 11 sword. Okay, it's... Oh, it's fine. It's fine. All is well. FE8, but player units aren't allowed to use the wait command. Are you... But you're allowed to just not move them, right? Like, you can end turn? No end turn either. So you have to move a unit every turn, and that unit has to take an... So every unit has to be moved, and every unit must take an action, is basically, Well, they don't have to move. Every unit must take an action every turn that is deployed. Or it has to be the turn where you end the map.
It is our duty to work.
That's it?
Interesting. For those of you unfamiliar with Akira's work, Akira loves to take my favorite game and do horrible, horrible things to it. I highly recommend checking out the videos.
I'm good now.
Oh, right. I forgot I can't deal damage either. It's not that cracked. It's fine. We'll just sucker some enemies in. Map is kind of Ingrid's time to shine, because once I'm through with these guys, I am gonna have to send someone over here. Very good, very, very good. Nice, we can give this kill to Dorothea. Barring. If a unit doesn't do anything, they spontaneously combust.
This'll make the...
I mean, that's what happens in real life, right? If you don't move for long enough, you spontaneously combust.
My technique.
Hey, strength level up for Ingrid. One day she'll kill this boss. It's gonna happen. She's chipping away at him. She's gonna do 11 times 2 this time.
Too slow.
goddess protects us. We will never...
Alright, you may never yield, but you are going to get whacked to death. Sorry.
I must get stronger.
Magic and defense. Nice. The Black Pearl. It's nice of them to let you walk over the water here. Otherwise, this would be a time. Can you get like a bow out so that we don't have to use this Sword of the Creator every time I want it to range? Good.
But it was...
The 11 sword is time for engage gaming. Everyone is canonically a pirate. True, they can all water walk. A trait that only pirates have.
Thanks.
That means in FE8, all of these units would be at least
I
D
won't
tier.
forget all I've learned.
Stream name still says 6. Isn't it 6? Isn't this episode 6? Wasn't the last one 5? Or am I off by a number? Come on, everybody, slowly make your way over the water. Pirate Lords, true. Look, we stand a Pirate Lord, I think. I stand a Pirate Lord. I don't know about you guys. And IS are cowards for never giving me a Pirate
Growth
Lord.
is a part of...
I hope in the FE8 remake, Ross starts in Pirate and is also the game's Lord.
Heretics, prepare.
You guys better hope they never make an FE8 remake, because if they make an FE8 remake, I'm gonna be so insufferable. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be so annoying. I'm just never gonna shut up about it. I already never shut up about FE8, and it's like decades old. Yes, I do often say that Dimitri becomes a pirate post-time skip. Hi, Naoto. Yes, we are on the beach map. But it's forever draft, so I can't use Zenith. I don't know why the Shy Guys reminded me of this, but I haven't plugged the Discord yet this stream. There's a Discord. If you want to join the Discord, you'll find a link in the description. We talk about Fire Emblem, we play Fire Emblem, we watch Yu-Gi-Oh! All sorts of fun activities for you. Oh my god, why are you being inconvenient?
I'll do my best.
Nice. Oh, what, can you trade Senate's items off of him? No, you can't. Oh, it would be nice if you could. He has a March ring.
Ready.
How are you doing today, Frog?
Too slow. I will get stronger.
That is the last of them. Flane, will you place some flowers at the monument?
Of course, brother. That is what I came here to do.
Yes, now I can get some of my units into advanced classes. Yes, this was a big map for Ingrid. Good for her. She did a good job. She has Frozen Lance now, and I'm happy about it.
Your assistance is most appreciated. I can only hope that the Western Church will now see reason and abandon this place. But just to be safe, I have retrieved the holy artifacts. We cannot risk them falling into their hands. I will entrust them to you. I must confess, despite the situation, it was a pleasure to return here. This coast has a certain sentimental significance to my sister and me.
I was gonna say, yeah, I would say
Yes.
so, but then I realized he
This
hasn't
stone
pulled off
monument
Hank
is
yet.
not merely here to commemorate Saint Keyhole. It is also the grave of my wife.
Ingrid's weaponry is less happy about Frozen Lance.
You are
but
safe now,
I don't
Mother.
care about that.
Finally.
She
you may
can
find
break all
peace.
of her weapons in the service of actually doing damage.
I suppose you have
It is
earned the
it is
right
a
to know.
righteous cause.
But this must remain between us. Flame is actually my daughter. My late wife and her mother are the same person. And here I thought we had hidden it skillfully. There are many who would seek to harm Flame due to the unique blood she bears. Falsifying her identity is necessary to conceal her from such
It's
individuals.
true. Being non-binary is
Mercifully,
very
I happen to
powerful
look
in
quite
Fire
young
Emblem.
for my
You get
age.
full class access.
We make rather convincing siblings, do we not?
Mother loved the coast so much.
Yeah,
and
you
I
should
came here together
recruit
often.
Lucius
Fishing
in
was her
FE7.
favorite pastime.
Lucius is fun.
I used to sit
I
and
like
watch
all
while she
three
cast
of
her
the
line.
I remember it fondly. You did so.
I like
love to
all
eat
three
the
of the
fish you
early
caught
mages
as well.
in FE7.
Fish
They
is my
please me.
favorite food. It is true.
Although I usually
Being a
train
small
Urk
part to
because I'm
Mother.
obsessed.
I still come here to fish from time to time, using the skills my wife taught me. It reminds me how deeply I appreciate those years, and how I wish I could return to them.
We cannot turn back the clock.
You're not wrong,
We
Shalakor.
must
Being
live our lives
non-binary
fully
might lock you out
in the
of
present
both.
moment.
I don't know how IS would handle that.
That is what she always said, isn't it? Dwell too much on the past, and you may be unable to move forward. Come then. Let us return home.
Goodbye, Mother. I love you. I shall bring flowers again for you next time.
Excuse me.
Why, thank you so much.
I am grateful.
I feel like Dorothea
have
is always
gratitude.
among the most deployed. Popular unit.
Thanks so much.
Can Flame turn into a dragon? I don't know. I don't know the rules of Flame and Seteth too closely. I feel like
Professor?
no, right?
I know where the enemy is. Where Solen is. They're in a place called the Sealed Forest, close to the monastery. The Archbishop is gathering the knights to begin a search. She's doing so in secret, behind our backs. She must be afraid that a thirst for revenge will compel you to seek them out. Now that you know, will you give us the order?
Yes, Seteth's wife
No,
teaching him how to
I will not allow it.
how to
This
fish his
discovery
sweet.
comes just when the knights are at their busiest. It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Gerald from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Gerald would be unbearable.
Lady Rhea, our professor is not acting out of revenge. Sending us out there is the most strategic move we can make. You can't deny it. Most of the knights are still
I feel like sending
Not
like
only
the
does
high
our
schoolers
professor
out
wield
could
a
not
hero's
possibly
but
be
there is
our
no one
most
here who is more
strategic
powerful.
move.
Seteth and the few remaining knights
Hi, it's
can't
Charm.
leave the
Hi,
monastery
Flashing Fire.
unattended.
The
We have
split
fought
is
under
coming
our
up.
teacher's
I
command
believe
countless
this
times.
chapter or next
We are
is
the
the one
most
where we need
effective
to
army
talk to
here,
Edelgard.
and we are already prepared for battle. We have
and
no
go to the
idea what the enemy is
coronation.
plotting. We must act now.
But yeah, I don't know why the Swordmaster is
Professor.
there. He's just chilling.
Do you agree with this strategy? Understood. I will give you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall overcome.
Let's go, my teacher. Whatever happens, do not lose your conviction out there.
What if we name him Frank? I like that. I think that Frank and Hank would get along. Alright. Alright, we can attempt to pass you into Warlock. Good job, Edelgard. God bless.
As
It's
expected.
true, they do literally have the power of God and anime on their side. Oh, she's not gonna pass this exam, but let's try it. Yes! Way to go, Dorothea. You're so good at academics.
I
Alright,
thanks
plus
to you,
7
Professor.
strength. God bless. What am what am I doing with you, Ingrid? Am I gonna send you Falco? I guess I'll send you Falcon if nobody picks a class for you. It's weird that there's no Pegasus Advanced class, I think. Does it count as a common Dorothea W if she's only getting the stats because her strength was so bad? It's like a W born from an L.
We are now within the sealed forest. We must not let our guard down.
Professor, we'll avenge Gerald for you, no matter what.
Remember, it is a bad idea to get distracted by revenge.
I have readiness. Our enemies will be taking... we will take our enemies down.
Well, it's not like we have any other missions this month.
The best
W's
W's
this is
are
as
born
good a
from
way
L's.
as any
That's
to
true.
spend our energy.
Every L is just a
Lynn Hart's
W in the
spending
making.
energy? We'd better finish this fast before the pigs start flying everywhere.
Lower your voice. The enemy could be close.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
Professor, I know I'm the one who insisted we come here, but don't doubt for a moment that the enemy is waiting for you.
Lady Edelgard, what are you saying?
What other objective could they possibly have? We have no clue what kind of trap is waiting for us. Please be careful, my teacher. We can't afford to lose you.
The enemy is strong, but you will prevail. You must.
I love the loading screen disco point. Byleth having a grand old time listening to some Bee Gees. Staying alive. Ah, no Shamir this map. Unfortunate. Missing Shamir actually feels like a big loss with so few units. I'm like, damn. Alright, hold up. We gotta repair some things, I think. You're okay. You're okay.
Is that the one?
Patch
Thanks
up
a
that Iron
bunch.
Lance.
Is
Patch
that
up
the
Steel
one?
Lance,
Thanks a
too.
bunch. Come back.
Oh, and then you're not coming, Flame. Sorry. Oh, and I think I need to put a new battalion on Dorothea. And then equally important, Stride needs to go on somebody else. Oh, I thought Engage's loading screens were really cute. The little pixel art of the units you're using. Yeah, I liked those.
Look there! Demonic beasts! I suppose they aren't holding back.
But I do think Byleth's disco point is pretty iconic.
Hello, you're here. Welcome to the Forest of Death. My name is Kranya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me. This is what I really look like. Now, you vermin, I'll take down every last
You
one.
thought I was a cute girl, but actually I'm horny bait.
Stay focused.
Oh, I forgot to bring a chest key. Is the thing in that chest important? Let me look it up. It's a speed ring. Yeah, I kind of want that. Let's go buy a chest key. I will say, if games are gonna have buyable chest keys, like, then I would honestly prefer they just do what Engage does and anybody can open the chests. If chest keys are more limited, then I feel like Lock, Touch, and Thieves make more sense.
Well, is that the one?
I'm gonna buy a couple chest keys, that way if I forget in the future,
Thanks a
I'll just
bunch.
have
Come
some
back.
in the convoy. Hi, Termina. You're not wrong. Does feel like a bit of a bag fumble. Yeah, or make, if keys are expensive, then that is a good reason to have Thieves and Lock Touch too, because then there's like Thieves are doing something for you, right?
Welcome to...
Stay focused.
Sure.
Ready.
Oh my god, the Blessed Lance is so heavy.
I will prevail.
That's my cue.
Let's try.
Yeah, you go, girl.
As you wish.
Oh my god, Dorothea does damage. I mean, I know it's a stunned beast, but still. Okay, but now Dorothea might die? No, she's fine. This guy doesn't do any damage. We're good. I played too much Tetris 99. This game reminds me of that game. Hi, Blind Coco. Have you tried Blind Coco Puyo Puyo?
Thank you.
Because Puyo Puyo has, like, replaced my Tetris brain rot.
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape.
Oh, or do you simply... As for me,
Was this map on a timer? Yeah, I recently tried Puyo Puyo Tetris for the first time. It's so fun. Hi, Vivi. We did say Puyo. Yeah, I really like Puyo. I'm terrible at it. But I'm learning, so one day, perhaps I will be good at Puyo. But that day is not today. Okay, there's no rush. She's just being a meanie bobini.
Shouldn't strain myself.
Yeah, Puyo Puyo is like Tetris if it was like crazy, and I think a little more fun. Although I do find I did not miss recruiting Shamir. She's on the squad. She's just not allowed to come for this chapter.
We must.
I actually unironically enjoy the story mode in Puyo Puyo Tetris. It's really silly.
Thank you. That's my cue.
Alright, I like how Dorothea promoted into Wyvern and just, like, became a good unit. Because she was on the, she was having a hard time before, let's put it that way. Something engage Wyvern. Three Houses Wyvern. I will say, in both games, Wyvern is definitely very good. But I think people overestimate, like, how much of the meta is Wyvern. Because, like, not that I'm an expert on Three Houses meta. I'm a little more familiar with engages. But, like, from people that I've talked to, Wyvern is very good, to the point, like centralized, like, you really want to help out your Wyvern carry. But it's not like you want a team full of Wyverns. Which makes sense when you think about, like, what you do on Maddening, right? Like, it's like you warp and then you kill the boss, right? So you only need 1, maybe 2 Wyverns for that. Everybody else is, like, a support class that either, moves the Wyvern around, buffs the Wyvern, or does some other third thing, right? Oh, okay, I got you, Termina. Engage is, interesting. I think it's like you want like a... I don't know exactly how the meta has shaken out, but I remember last I was playing it, I felt like it was like you wanted a Vantage Wrath Sweeper, maybe 2. You wanted like 1 or 2. You wanted like a big magic attacker. Usually I used Ivy for that. And then, like, maybe, like, 1 more primary combat unit, and then everyone else is, like, secondary combat or, like, staff/support. Which is interesting. You don't like Vantage Wrath as in, like, you don't think it's fun, or you don't think it's good? I could raise the volume of my voice relative to the game. Okay. Here, I can increase it a little bit. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. Uh, 11 plus Bonded Shield is, I mean, is there really any risk to Vantage Wrath, though? I feel like the proper Vantage Wrath setup, like, really doesn't have any risk. Sometimes you need to, like, use, like, obstruct or whatever to get the enemies to attack the way you want, I guess. But yeah, bonded shield is definitely pretty disgusting. I think bonded shield is an important part of maddening, regardless of what team composition you go with.
Not quite what I was after.
I will say, I do think, and this is not necessarily a huge indictment of Engage, because I think this is true of most Fire Emblem games that have like flexible reclassing and like flexible skill systems. It does feel like once you like really know the games sometimes, that like the builds at a certain point just start to like play themselves, right? Like when I play, I'm playing Awakening right now, and I'm having a very good time in the early game, but I believe, if I remember from previous playthroughs,
Fool to be so
that
brazen.
eventually
You'll never
I'm
avenge
going
your-
to get to a point where my builds are just kind of going to take care of the maps pretty easily. And maybe that doesn't happen on Lunatic Plus. I should be fair, I haven't played Lunatic Plus. But that was my experience last time I played Lunatic. Hi, Delty. Yes, the Wolf Knight hit rates can be a bit shaky, and you definitely want your mages on Great Knight in general duty. Though I suppose that also happens with like non-skill Emblem games, and it's just different, right? Like you learn the meta in the Fire Emblem game, and it
Prepare yourself
becomes
for
like
death
a little
while you
less
still
interesting
can.
to play, right? Unless you like set up challenge runs for yourself. Well, I would say choosing to play in an unoptimal fashion is essentially creating a challenge run for yourself, right? Like, maybe you're not, like, setting rules exactly for yourself, but if you're doing a run where you're like, I'm gonna use these bad units, or I'm not gonna warp, or whatever, then that's, like, essentially creating a challenge run, right? Even if you don't, like, call it that. Cutscene!
But how? How can I really lose to a lowly creature like you?
Well,
Solen, don't just stand there and stare.
Hi, Solen.
I need your help.
yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
Have no fear, Kranya. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it.
Slipped on slight branch, tumbles tremendously. That's just anime for you. You trip and you go flying. It happened in Toradora, and it happens
The
here.
forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Sorry, Kranya.
Please, help me.
If it helps Kranya, you're going to have an unreasonable amount of fan art for a character that's around as long as you are.
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
That could only have been magic. What happened to our professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell. An eternity wandering in a void of nothingness, never to return to this world.
Solon's portrait looks
We
like
almost
the
had the sword of the creator.
You're right.
the big brain
Professor's alive.
Wojak.
I know it.
Like his head is so
Our
big.
professor is no ordinary human.
It is hard to fathom that
Well,
our
Vivi,
professor
I
would
can
die in
explain
a place like this.
The people's
It is
fixation on
possible
Kranya.
that death has
It's
yet
because
to
she's
find
hot.
your friend.
That's all.
But there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape. Overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
You're already boasting a victory, but know this. If you did use such devious tricks to stop our professor, I swear that you will regret it.
I cannot help but agree with her this once. Even if our professor is trapped in darkness, that is not the end of their story.
I will not forgive such arrogance. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
You fool!
Sothis is right, we are a fool. How are we gonna sell propane and propane accessories
Are you just
if
a
we're
boulder
trapped
that
here?
rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense.
I can explain.
Excuses won't help us. This darkness is terrifying. As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place. In time, our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
No.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die. And yet... there is no other choice.
I mean, Sothis is certainly a god in like the religious sense, right? Like
He said you were a child who never
he's
cried
worshipped as
nor
a
laughed.
god.
I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then,
Is that like a
feel I
thing
was
that
a
people
part of
deny?
I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god.
Oh, well, what was the argument?
My name is Sothis.
Was it like
Now,
whether
you
she
must
has
be
the
well
powers
aware
of a god, or just like if she has the title
I am
of
the one
god?
who watches over Fodlan and the
Because I mean,
teachers
I
stone.
feel like if a religion worships you as a god,
I
then
am
you're a god,
Sothis.
right? Isn't that like,
She who died and then returned.
isn't that the way that we define god? At least that's the way I think
There's
of
but
it. If
one
you're
thing
like,
left to do
if
to
there's a
save us from
religion
this
that
darkness
worships you
of
as a
eternity.
god, then you're a god, right?
I must now use the power of a god. However, I lack a body of my own. And so I must relinquish all the power that I have to you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear. When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be apart.
At least that's how it works in Dungeons and Dragons.
I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you.
All of that for
I
+2
got to
damage
see
in
and
combat.
hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time. I may not have acted like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound.
Goodbye.
We must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too will join as one. Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own. Your will and mine are now as one. Both sides of time are revealed to you, and you alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
To be fair, marrying Sothis, I feel like it would be a little too personal. It's like marrying your internal monologue, you know? Like, I can't marry you, you live in my brain. Alright, this cutscene's kind of fire, though, I'm not gonna lie. And marry my internal monologue, that guy is funny as hell. Good for you, Blind Coco.
Darkness itself.
Cool cutscene.
Professor, it is you, right?
Look, Delty, I'm a Fire Emblem player. I would trade a lot of
I'd like to
things
ask
for
about your
+2
appearance,
damage.
But for now, let's dispose of our enemies.
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This would be impossible. The only being that
Yeah, you guys, you don't like the green, Vivi? I think I agree with you. I think I prefer the original hair color. Key lime pie hair. I remember when the that Shura video essay dropped. We had quite a few discussions about that in the server. Which honestly, even though I didn't agree with that video essay, I'm a Boots man.
Gotta keep improving.
But I did appreciate that, like, that is the most I've discussed Shura, like, since Fates came out. And I thought that was kind of fun. I like it when something comes up and it's like a reason to talk about a unit that doesn't get discussed too often. And it's the same with like this, like the Vike Robin thing right now. Has also led me to discuss a bunch of units that I haven't discussed in a long time, or at least discuss them in a different way. Particularly, I don't think it's changed my perception of Vike that much, but it has started a lot of conversations around Robin and Frederick, which I think have been very interesting. Downside about Vike is that you have to use Vike. But Vike is funny. I was hoping that this would change my perception on him, because I kind of like Vike. I think he's amusing.
You're amazing.
Oh, nice job, Edelgard. We love that for you.
One step at a time. Let's keep at it.
Alright, Dorothea Wyvern is cooking. Have been forever disgruntled at his lack of nipples? No! Look, Tumblr told me we cannot have, what is it? Is Tumblr both, we can't have male or female presenting nipples, or is it just one? What was the Tumblr meme? I know on Twitch you can't have male presenting nipple anymore. The context for that was at one point Tumblr changed their terms of service to not allow nudity. And the language that they used was like something to the effect of you cannot have female presenting nipple. And it was a big meme because it was very strange wording. Oh, I forgot the sword gets repaired. That was nice of them to do. Yeah, you go, Dorothea. Ah, get frozen lanced bozo.
I am terrible, even though an emotion like fear has no place inside me. That means you must be eliminated.
You've got engaged on the mind today, huh, Termina? But I will agree to pouring one out. It is a banger. Okay, so we can easily kill him. So let's just farm some experience, get this droppable hammer. Can't leave without the hammer. Who is best boy / girl? Well, best girl for me is Shamir. Love me some Shamir. Best boy? I don't know, maybe Sedith? I really like Sedith.
Think this through.
Yeah, they do use it a lot. That's like a problem with Engage too. It's weird. They like, I really like the soundtrack in Engage, but like you listen to the same song several maps in a row pretty often, which I guess is not necessarily. Wow, the 4% critical. The 4% critical.
Ready.
I mean, it's fine.
Stay focused.
To think that I would lose to mere beasts.
GG Solen wins. True.
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission.
Yes, FE6 also has this problem.
It's
Although I give them a little bit of a
Now,
break
Professor,
since it was the first
about your
GBA game.
appearance.
Like, the older games, I give a little bit of a break on that, too. Maybe that's unfair of me. Maybe I'm being biased. But I feel like, we could have a few more songs. I mean, in FE4, it's really funny because, like, they have a different song for each map, but the maps are, like, 8 hours long, so...
Thank you so much.
That hair. And those eyes. You remind me of someone. What happened to you? The goddess. I see. Well, I'm happy for you. Your weapon is called the Sword of the Creator, after all. It's no wonder she looks favorably upon you. Just as it was with Saint Saros, no doubt. And just how will you use this new power, Professor?
Yes, yes. Maybe all of FE could use a couple more songs per game.
That is so
or at least
like you to
spacing
say
them out
that.
a bit better.
Tell me,
But I will say,
if the
at
world
least
and your
the
students
music in all of the FE
were to
games is
divide
pretty
and go
good.
to war with each other,
I don't think there's any
what would
game
you
where I
do?
don't like the music.
in that scenario, each side would represent both
Which
the
is pretty
world
impressive
and
given
your
that there's
students.
8,000 of them.
Who would you... Professor, have you fallen asleep?
What? No, dude, I'm unconscious.
This must be a
What?
side effect of your recent
What do you mean, have I fallen asleep?
changes. I can't just leave
Oh,
you
I thought the
here.
DS had some banger music,
Shouldn't ask
and like
Hubert
people
to
don't really talk about it because I feel
So
like
I
people don't
suppose it
like.
falls to
A
me.
lot of people didn't like DSFE, which is fair. I didn't like DSFE at first, but I thought the music was pretty good in it.
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright on the swift rivers drift, broken memories
Professor, you must remain still.
What? Why is that an L? That's a good track.
Everything is all right. There is no need to worry. Those who are trying to harm you are far away. How lovely it would be for this moment to last forever. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen, that you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you. Your appearance. You have received power from the goddess. From the moment you took hold of the sword of the Creator, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside.
Yeah, Rhea's gonna be pretty unhappy with us pretty soon, huh,
But
princess?
you are so much more than the light. You are my... Close your eyes, dear one. Sleep just a while longer. I will be watching over you. Always.
Does she know?
Always
I don't think
and
she does. I don't think she knows. I can't pivot to Silver Snow. I'd lose like one of my 7 units. Also, I like Edelgard. I don't want to pivot to Silver Snow.
Part 1.
We are Edelgard enjoyers on this playthrough.
Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge.
Embrace the tragedy.
I'm in the house like carpet.
The northern lands are enveloped in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia.
Oh, they got
When
ice
feather-white
skates.
Snow falls
Look,
on
they got ice
Fodlan's
skates. Wait,
pocket.
so if they have ice
It's as
skates, do you
delicate
guys
as a
think
pearl.
hockey exists in
However,
Fodlan?
beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
I wonder who would have, which house would have the best hockey team. Well, let's get our lime green hair disco point. Let's go. We're jamming. I have always said that if
Rhea,
they
please, talk to me.
made
What are
a
you
Fire
hiding?
Emblem rhythm
What is
game,
the
I would
meaning of
play
how
it in a
that one
heartbeat.
looks?
And this is
It is
also
almost
true
as though-
of sports games.
As
If they
I
make
said,
like
there is
Fire
nothing
Emblem
of which to
football,
speak.
they will
For
get
now.
my $60.
At the end of this month.
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated
Ooh,
the reason
good fan
for his
art of
departure.
Blue Lions hockey players. I'm
baby
gonna have
thought
to
to
do
have
some
died in the
Googling.
fire.
That sounds nice.
Has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable, I should hope.
Setteth enough. They will
What do you
be
mean
here
enough?
shortly.
Answer his question, Rhea.
I beg of you.
Seth is asking the
I
right
will
questions.
take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes to fruition. When I was in,
What did you do to
I
that
heard
baby?
your voice
Enough. Now isn't the
I'm
time,
sure of
Sedith.
You may enter. I have been awaiting your arrival, Professor.
But yeah, if they made like
Now
Fire
that you
Emblem
have received
Basketball,
sacred
not only
power
would I
from the
buy it,
goddess,
like this would become
there
a
is
Fire
somewhere
Emblem
you must
Basketball
pay a
My
visit to
GM
at
mode
once.
channel.
You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess,
received her
Hey, I'll take
revelation.
hockey too. I will
She was
take
told that it
whatever
was her
Fire Emblem
sacred
sports
duty to
game
save
that
the
they
people
would
of Fodlan,
hypothetically give me.
and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seiros from the
By the
gods
way, when I
will
talk to
likely
when I
fall
have
upon your
the
ears
thing where
as
I need
well.
to talk to Edelgard, do I just have to do it at any point during the month, or do I have to do it on the first week?
Why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that
'Cause I don't
you
wanna
will
miss,
receive the goddess's revelation.
Teaching time.
You may share this mission with your
Look,
students.
I would even take Fire Emblem swimming. Give me Mario, Sonic, and Marth at the Olympic Games.
It is said that
It
when
doesn't matter,
Seiros
I can do it at
received
the end.
revelation,
Cool.
She had holy warriors by her side.
Oh, it does it only take 1
Your
week? Okay,
students
it doesn't take the whole
who
month,
have
so I should
followed
just do it
you
the
and
first
fought
week. Cool.
alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seiros, I will be by your side as well. The occasion is too significant to be missed. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
You know what my complaint is about modern FE? And by modern FE, I mean specifically Three Houses and Engage. If we are going to have avatars, can they at least be customizable? Awakening and Fates gave me that, and I appreciated it.
What a strange feeling.
This is a look. Although, sorry to say, you will not be staying in this class, Byleth. I mean, I'm not saying the Byleth designs are necessarily bad, just I feel like one of the big advantages of having a an avatar is that you can customize them, right? Like, when I hear a game has an avatar, I'm like, cool, so I'll get to customize.
Hello.
That's...
Hi, Kingdra. Yeah, it does feel like the sad music could probably go away at this point.
Yes?
What does it stay for? One more? But, like, I feel like they can just put the default avatar and heroes anyway, right? Like, it's not like that's a problem for Awakening and Fates, right? Like, especially, like, Robin and Corrin are still super popular, even though they were customizable. Like, I mentioned I was playing Awakening right now, and I really enjoy my Robin. I like that I got to pick how my Robin looks.
Hey!
I think I like this, but it's been a while.
I'm grateful.
Ooh, we get spooky music next month. I like spooky music. Here, Edelgard, have one meal with Dimitri. Yes, I also thought that Robin just had better customization options in general.
This takes me back.
I have an easier time making a Robin that I really like the look of compared to a Corrin. Alright, we'll talk to Edelgard at the end of when I've done all that I want to do.
Hey, you.
Excuse me. You have it. Furthermore, I am proud. So...
Yeah, the Banes and Boons system is neat. I think avatar creation was at its best in
Captain.
in the 3DS
Professor,
era.
How long have you been standing there?
Oh, I'm sorry, the stream's
You
not
can
running
see
well for you.
I
Is
was
it
just
running okay
sorting
for
through
everybody
a
else?
pack.
Is it
Haven't made
something
much
on
progress.
my end, or?
Clearing out this room.
Oh, you don't teach me riding. Forget you, Alois. You teach me nothing I want to learn. No, she's not going to be proud for much longer. She's going to be very upset with us soon.
Really? Hey. The holy... I've worked. I mean, it does make... I understand now why they... When the monastery was... But look how clever...
It is interesting how some mechanics get certain games from certain names from certain games, right? Like, I feel like most people call the time rewind Divine Pulse. Some people call it Turn Wheel. Sometimes I call it Turn Wheel. But I feel like usually people call it Pulse. Even though it's been called a different thing in all 3 games, you know?
Let me consider. Sometime where I should have been all along. Ignore me. I hear she's the pillar that supports the...
Alright, let's see if we can hurt the Armor Knight now.
Say.
We can hurt the Armor Knight! Praise be! It's finally happening!
You fought well.
Ooh, you guys call it a rewind or use the proper name. Good for you guys for being, like, clear in your language. Because I definitely don't. I pretty much always call it, I would say I call it Pulse 80% of the time and Turn Wheel the other 20.
That is that.
I don't know, was that scene horny? I felt like that scene was like, maybe the vibes were a little weird, but I thought like the motherly energy was still there.
Should I have held back?
Why are you the semifinals? This guy stinks. Oh, her A support? Well, that's because the game has to make sure you can romance her.
You fought well.
Manuela's the final boss? Interesting. All I know is when I Google Fire Emblem DP, it doesn't give me results on Divine Pulse. No! Coco!
As expected.
Alright, I finally won this stupid
Impressive.
tournament.
Nice work.
Alright, Edelgard, win the magic tournament for me.
Is that all? You're weak. Now you know your limit.
Oh, these guys have no chance.
Now you know your limits. was inevitable.
Ooh, Lysithea is actually a fitting opponent for the finals of this particular tournament. However, she's going to get wrecked. Sorry to say.
Failure is not an option.
Yo.
Professor?
I'm going to spare people that I can
Professor,
spare.
Will you? It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be... It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbar, the Imperial capital. There is something I must do there.
This is a weird thing. That they made this a missable conversation and like totally don't like. This doesn't seem like it should be a big decision based on what you know. She's just like, I gotta go home. Will you come with me for like a few days?
How the burden of the throne weighs heavily on you. And so...
There is no need to apologize, Edelgard. You must know that I do not have much time left in this world. The time has come.
Thank you, Father. Now, to complete the Imperial succession, you must relinquish your crown here in the throne room. The Archbishop of the Church of Seiros would normally act as witness, but my professor will fill that role instead.
Edelgard.
From this day forward, the weight of the Empire's future shall rest upon my shoulders. All that I do will be for the benefit of the people of Fodlan.
Edelgard von Hresvelg. The crown.
He carries the chair as part of his model? That's pretty funny.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword, and by the double-headed eagle upon your head, I hereby pronounce you the new emperor. Are you prepared to take those responsibilities as your own?
In accordance with the ancient covenant, and in keeping with the Hresvelg legacy, I swear that upon this throne, I shall use my reign to lead Fodlan to a new dawn and achieve peace for all.
The Imperial succession is complete.
I mean, I think the implication of her saying that you're filling the role of Archbishop sort of implies that everyone involved knows you are a figure of some significance. I don't think any rando could fill that role.
I understand, Father. In those dark times, your eyes and your fists were my salvation. Within your eyes, I saw true care. And upon your fists, clenched tight with indignity, I saw the blood that dripped and fell. Even as I bled, I felt that you too must also be bleeding.
Your Majesty, you must not leave your sleeping chambers in your condition. Ah, Edelgard. I did not expect to find your Highness here.
Prime Minister, you have misspoken. I am no longer your Highness, but rather your Majesty.
Impossible!
It is true. Edelgard is the new emperor of the Adrestian Empire. We will summon the officials.
Fire Emblem does not have a lot of great parents. I was saying that we were talking about this the other day. The bar for good parents in Fire Emblem is pretty low.
It will be some time before you are allowed to make contact with the outside world again.
No! How can this be? Understood, Your Majesty.
Edelgard, my dear Elle, I leave the fate of Fodlan in your capable hands.
Father. Thank you for staying by my side, Professor. Now that I'm the Emperor, it's time to grasp my destiny. After the ceremony at the Holy Tomb, I must return
Hey,
to
dead
Annoy.
and bad are not mutually
This may be the last
exclusive.
we see of each
You can be dead and
We're
have been
out
a
of
bad
time,
parent.
my teacher. Everyone is waiting for us. We must go.
Yeah, Sedith and Alois aren't bad. There's some good ones. Sedith and Alois aren't bad. Who's both dead and bad? Let me I mean, this is a hot take, I think. I don't think Morian's a very good parent. I don't think Geralt was either. Somehow Byleth literally knows nothing, which seems impossible. Garcia is a good dad. I agree. He even tries to, like, tell Ross, like, you don't need to go to war, son. We're gonna stay safe here. The only reason they go to war is because Ross insists. He's a good noodle. I think the thing that makes Rodrigue compelling, obviously I would not say that Rodrigue was a good dad, but, like, I think there's something interesting about, like, a character that was a bad parent and is, like, trying to be better, right? It, like, shows a lot about how the politics and chivalry and, like, the knighthood makes it really hard for for him to be a good parent. And this doesn't excuse him, but I do think it makes him an interesting character. Well, okay, when I say how does Byleth not know anything, Sequitur, I don't mean, like, about the church. I mean, like, Byleth doesn't seem to know that, like, a religion exists. Or, like, what countries are.
I am sorry.
Like, I feel like Byleth seems to know almost impossibly little about the world.
Really? Professor!
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you, Flane. You can't teach me to ride a horse.
Well.
Also, hi, Sequitur. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Really?
Look, all Hank knows how to do is sell propane and propane accessories. Here, I didn't realize we have a bunch of extra actions this week because we don't have to eat any meals. So I actually can go take Sedith's lesson.
I am sorry.
Oh, did I already do it? Must have already done it. Oh, it's Alois that I skipped. Oh well.
Let me consider. I hear she's the
horse.
What the? In our but once it will happen.
And where's Hanneman at? Is he not here? I feel like Hanneman should be around somewhere. No Hanneman? Oh, yes, Hanneman. I was gonna say, I thought I got a lesson from Hanneman last week.
Still. What? Oh.
Here, we might as well get one from Alois too, because we're not really doing much else.
Oh, I haven't made clearing.
Choir time. Time to make people that hate the choir sing in the choir. Because you guys need to get better at faith.
Our voices are all over the place.
Is this necessary?
Learn the Jesus, nerds. Exactly. They have to learn the Jesus, otherwise they cannot be in the classes I want them to be in. Alright, Edelgard, I really need you to learn the Jesus so that you can be a Gwemily.
No.
We gotta get you at least a B+.
No.
Most of these other guys only need to be at B, but you need to be B+. Right? They just need B+. Yeah. You're already at B, so we're actually gonna focus on your courses so that you can Gamba. I'm picturing him singing rapping for Jesus? Oh my god. Yeah, I like to imagine that we're doing, like, very Sunday school tier songs. Like, we've got Edelgard and Shamir in there singing, like, Jesus loves me, this I know. Are you good on... Oh, right, you're ass at flying. Let's work on that. The bread of God is bread.
I'm certain
I would say you've improved, Ingrid, but you could improve more, and that's what it's all about. Alright, we need to... We really gotta get your butt into gear, because you're not that close to being where you need to be.
A question. As good a reason as that.
That was a stupid question, Shamir. I know as a teacher I'm supposed to say there are no stupid questions, but that was a stupid question. Shamir be like, why do people dislike some bugs? Alright, you say wow. Okay. Is that not a dumb question? Shamir's not even really a student. She's like a knight.
Yes?
I would be less mean if, like, a child asked me that question, but Shamir is a whole-ass adult.
No.
Hey.
Yes, I said the same thing early on in the run, Blind Coco, that, like, you're not rewarded for being a good teacher. You're just rewarded for telling the kids what they want to hear.
Oh, I love
Like,
this
Lindhart
move.
will be like, do you think I should have a
Nothing.
productive day today? Should I, like, study for the test? And, like, you get the good answer is, like, no, you should just not. You don't need to. Send the kids to the coal mines? I mean, in Engage, we send the dogs to the iron mines, so... I suppose it's not all that different.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
Yep.
Alright. Let's go get my lesson on. We gotta get me to Holy Night. And it's gonna be a lot harder once all of these professors leave and I can only get lessons from my students.
Further by.
Actually, it might make it easier because my students are gonna all be pretty good at Faith. Faith and Riding we're gonna have, like, pretty well covered, I think.
Well...
Oh my goodness. Sedith, you need to leave.
Are you unfortunate?
Leave Flame alone. Let her spread her wings. She got kidnapped once. What are the chances that that happens twice?
The whole I've worked. I mean, it does. I understand when the month, but look.
Let me consider. I hear she's the.
Days before the war breaks out. I'm just saying, if I, like, got struck by lightning or something, I would be like, okay, I'm just never gonna get struck by lightning again. People don't get struck by lightning twice. It just doesn't happen.
The glory.
It's like, if you get struck once by lightning, you're now immune to lightning. That's how probability works, right? It's like if you get hit by a 1%, that's the only 1% you're gonna get hit with for the run. Alright, that is where we're gonna stop for tonight. We're gonna get into the big plot events next chapter. Oh yes, there are many people who have been hit by lightning twice. There have been people that have gotten hit by lightning like 4 or 5 times, I think. But this is where we're gonna stop for tonight. On Saturday, we got a couple things going on. Saturday morning at 11 EST, I'm gonna be playing the Gales of Nayeli demo by our very own Blind Coco Studios. Everybody get excited for that. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And then later in the day at 3 EST, I'm going to be finally finishing that game of Dokapon Kingdom with Reina, Aqua, and Waifu. So come check that out. It should be a lot of fun. Also, join the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there's a link in the description. Come hang out. But otherwise, all of you have a lovely weekend.